guys, this next video that I'm going to check out is a routine of a guy that has been requested multiple times. After I started to watch Bill Burr's routines, this guy was brought up several times. Patrice Oneal. At first, I thought it was a girl because I read it as Patricia, like I said, and then I looked it up and found out that it was a guy, which made more sense based on the title of the routine that was suggested to me, which is called Men Can't Love You and Like You. So it's told from a guy's perspective. I'm interested to hear what he has to say. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into this. Oh, I found out that he and Bill Burr actually had been friends. And then the way it was worded, I think it said, it was something that someone mentioned on one of my videos about how they were friends or they had been friends or something. So then I was thinking, well, what happened that they're not friends anymore? And I saw that he had passed. I think it's been almost 10 years. I think he died in 2011. He had a lot of health problems. He was diabetic and it caught up with him. So that's unfortunate. But it's kind of sad to know that going into this. But I'm going to try to just enjoy the moment as it happens. So let's go ahead and check this out.
You ever feel like a terrible person when you're watching the news? Like you watch the news and no matter what's on, you just can't care. Like you try to, but it just 30,000 Chinese people died in an earthquake, and you're like, oh my God. Oh wow. I could care less. Oh my God. A missing mother of 10.
Okay, hold on. It's not that, you know what, honestly, I totally get what he's saying and I agree with him. And it's not necessarily that you don't care. It's just you can't invest all your emotional energy into all these terrible things that happen in the world because they happen all the time, every day. And if you got heartbroken and distraught over every tragedy you hear about, you feel bad about it just on a human level. But if you got heartbroken and distressed over every single tragedy you heard about, you would never be able to function in society at all. You just wouldn't, because it would be too much. Anyway, I didn't mean to interrupt that, but I felt like if I didn't mention that when it was occurring to me, I would probably forget. Okay, I'll try not to stop anymore.
Hasn't been seen in 2 weeks. You're like, all right, I'm gonna care about this. I know it. I know. Oh, wow. I don't give a damn.
Oh.
Like, I mean,
Funny
I
when they
believe in
crack
God,
themselves
but
up.
I'm not deep into religion. Like, I'm too afraid to not believe in God, Like, I'm not an atheist. I'm like, before that, like I believe in God when I'm on planes. Like, I really believe in God. You ever try to make a side deal with God? Just
get me through
when I
this.
get on planes, I look at some old lady struggling with her bags, having trouble putting it in overhead. I'm like, wait a minute, lady, let me get that for you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Let me put that heavy bag up there for
Being
you,
nice.
Look, God.
Yeah.
Look what a great guy I am helping this woman with her bags.
Right.
You ain't gonna let the plane crash, are you, Lord Jesus? Because I'm a good person. And then when the plane lands, the lady's looking at me like, you want to get my bags? I'm like, no, like what?
I'm out of here, bye.
I kept the plane in the air, you selfish bitch. I don't even believe in ground karma. I kept us all alive. Let somebody else handle the ground. I'm not getting it.
Oh, this guy.
It's hard to be honest, man. Honesty is not the greatest thing to be. It's not. It's just no one wants to hear. Yeah. Especially your woman. She don't want to hear it. You ever have your girlfriend or your wife call you from another room and she's like, "Sweetie," and then like immediately your stomach just goes, "Ugh."
Oh. Is that really how they feel?
Oh, what does she want? oh, this is gonna suck. I know it. It's not gonna be good.
Oh.
Because it's never good.
Oh.
You want to hear what happened to me today? He'd be like, oh, not really.
No.
I always make my girlfriend tell me the end of any story she get ready to tell me first before I invest in the whole. I'd be like, shh, shut up. What's the end of the story? Like, somebody got shot. All right, go ahead.
And now go back to the beginning. It reminds me of an Archie Bunker episode on All in the Family.
Starts off wrong all the time. You know my friend Diane, right? And here's why I mess up. I go, nah, I don't know Diane. You know Diane.
Then go back and tell all the reasons.
Now I gotta tell you an hour and a half side story about who Diane
right.
is. Because I can't keep going with the story till you know who Diane is. Remember 3 years ago I made you go to a party that you didn't want to go to? Or was it 2 years ago? Wait a minute, was it 2 years ago I made you go? No, it was 3 years ago I made you go. And remember I introduced you to a bunch of women you didn't care about? One of them was Diane. You remember now? Don't do this. I remember.
Yeah.
You don't remember. You're just saying that.
Yeah. Oh.
So I can tell the story faster. Why don't you tell the story faster? Who got shot? Did Diane get shot? She didn't get shot? Did she shoot somebody? She didn't shoot. Why'd you say Diane? Because she don't like guns. Why would you say that? Finish the story. Who got shot? Never mind now. You won't let me tell the story the way I want to tell the story. So I won't finish because you won't let me tell it with Diane, my friend who doesn't like guns and stuff.
This is pretty accurate.
Hey,
Oh,
I'm sorry, ladies. That's not y'all. That's some other ladies that's not in here.
Yeah. It's true, right?
I don't even know what women that could possibly be. You want to know how to, because men, it's hard for us to love you and like you at the same time. It is what it is. Once a man loves you, he no longer likes you usually. So I'm going to give you some advice, ladies, on how to keep your man liking you once he loves you.
Oh,
if that's
okay.
possible. This is what I think.
This should be interesting.
Men want to be alone. But we don't want to be by ourselves.
I get
Does that
it.
make sense at all?
I totally get what he means,
Really?
actually.
Really?
I completely get what he means.
Look at this guy looking at his wife like, not you, sweetie, but sort of you, kind of. We want you somewhere, like...
But not always there in his face.
In the dwelling, just not here, just around the corner.
Right.
In the vents. You can sit in the vent. I don't care if you want to watch me, but on the roof, anywhere, but just not in front of me. Trying to be my friend. What you doing? What you doing? Watching baseball? Why you watching baseball by yourself? How come you didn't get me up? You snuck out of bed. Why'd you didn't get me up? I want to watch baseball with you. What you doing? Why you down here by yourself? Move over. Move your leg off that ottoman where it's comfortable so I can sit next to you and wrap my leg around your leg and some weird I love you hot vine. Move over. Give me your arm. Give me your arm. Give it to me. Let me give it. Come here. Give me a kiss. Mean the kiss. You love me? Say it. Mean it.
Oh.
What you doing? What you eating, a hamburger? You shouldn't be eating a hamburger at 11. It's too early to eat a hamburger. Let me go make you a better sandwich, a turkey sandwich on 47 grain bread with no mayonnaise and bean sprouts. Tastes like rat turds and twigs. Ain't that better? Ain't that better? A dry sandwich you don't want? Ain't that better? Why is the TV so loud? Well, turn it down. Ain't that better? Can't hear the TV, got a dry sandwich you don't want? Ain't that better?
Oh, geez.
Why is it so cold in here? Why is the ceiling fan and the air conditioner? Turn it off. Ain't that better?
I know
Sweating,
exactly the type of woman he's
wrapped up
talking
into a hot
about.
vine, can't hear the TV, got a dry sandwich. Ain't that better? Why is it so dark in here? Let some sunlight in. Ain't that better? can't see the TV, can't hear it. Hey, I gotta go, man. Y'all take
All
care.
these
Thank
guys
you very
laughing.
much.
They know what's up. They've been through that. Okay, so a woman like that, to me, a woman that is like that, hovering, like just hovering, kind of like babying the man, or not necessarily babying the man, but just being like a mother to the man who's supposed to be a partner, lover, husband, but being like a mother at the same time. That doesn't really mix very well. I mean, there are many marriages that have lasted for decades where that has been the dynamic of the relationship, but it's not a healthy dynamic, you guys. Your wife is not your mother. Your wife is your wife. You already have a mother. And so when that sort of thing starts to happen, it's like the relationship kind of shifts away from what should be a normal, healthy type of relationship. And I completely get what he's saying when he says how men, they want their wife, they want to be alone, even though they want their wife to be around. I get it. And in all honesty, I'm kind of actually that way myself. I don't mind my by myself time. I mean, my husband and I work together. We see each other every day, and we share the same room at the end of the day to like watching TV or whatever. And he's working on his stuff, and I'm working on my stuff, and we're there like that for several hours. But a lot of times we're just kind of like doing our own thing, interact every once in a while. We don't hover over each other, in other words. And it works out well. I guess maybe it works out well that way because I'm kind of like that too. Plus I'm busy with my own stuff. We just are both busy. And so I get what he's talking about. It was pretty funny, the things he was saying, but you can make light of things like that, and it's humorous because it's true. There are certainly many women that are like that, and but at the same time, just like with Bill Burr, except to me, it feels like Bill Burr's commentary is so much darker. I think I just still have that video on my mind of the one where he was talking about that his girlfriend beat him up like on Valentine's Day. He punched him in the head. And that has just really bothered me ever since I saw that. So it just feels like Bill Burr's stuff is so much more raw and hard hitting, humorous, but still elements of it that are not quite so funny because it's very serious. But what he's talking about is it's a little bit more lighthearted, and he does it, in a much more lighthearted tone. But it is certainly a reflection of things that are real and do happen in relationships. And yeah, it's kind of funny. You can laugh at it, but when you dig a little bit deeper, it's like, well, that's a little bit disturbing to have someone that's hovering over you like that all the time, wanting to know like where you're going every moment and what are you doing and this, and don't you want to be with me, and let's do this. And not that it's not good to be with your partner, but at the same time, you each kind of sometimes need your space, and if you don't let them have that, then sometimes that can create issues, I guess, So anyway, well, this was fun. It's sad, watching it the whole time I'm watching it. I'm knowing that he's not with us anymore, and maybe he should have eaten that sandwich that tasted like rat turds. Oh my goodness. I was reading about him. I read that he did not take very good care of himself because of his, he had diabetes, but he didn't take good care of himself. And that's a shame, But anyway, this was funny. It was the very first time I'd ever seen him or heard of him until he was mentioned on some of my videos. So, but okay, that's it for this one, you guys. Can't think of anything else to add. So I'm pulling the plug on this one.